Real Talk 101, Volume 1. When I was coming up, I wanted to give it a try. So I tried to talk to this older woman or whatever. And I was still at my mom's crib. And one day she decides to call, the house phone. So my mom answered the phone and she was like, hold on. She was like, this woman sounds my age. But I wasn't there that day or whatever, so, I was out in the streets, running the streets or whatever. So it was like the following week or whatever, I pull up to my mom's crib. I park the car, whatever, just checking on my mom, see how she doing or whatever. And my mom was standing at the door, and she was like, she looked out. She was like, "Who car you got? They got some North Carolina plates." And I was like, "Mom," we was in the house or whatever, and I was like, "Mom, remember that chick that called, or that lady that called the house phone, and you said she sounded like she about your age? Yeah, that's her car." She was like, "Boy, you crazy." I started busting out laughing, like jigging and finessing, you know what I'm saying? Like just being me, not being cocky or anything, but just, being me. And I was single, so when I'm single, like I said, you deserve to do whatever you want to do, without being told what you can and can't do, because, they ain't your parents. So, if you're in a relationship, that's something different. You shouldn't be doing running around, da da da. But, when you're single, you got options. You leave your options open, and I always left my options open, yo. So, long story short is, you know, just do you and live your life. All right, I'm going to take it to another one. Money cannot buy your happiness with a female. A woman is going to do what she want to do regardless. Okay, so I was dating this one chick, and it was around the holidays or whatever, and she had wrote me a letter a week prior to the holiday, that what she wanted or whatever. So it was a Saturday. Saturday come up, I go to the mall or whatever. The funny part about it is I'm supposed to have been at practice, but I'm in the mall. I happen to see a teammate that played for the same school I went to at the time, and he was like, "Man, what you doing in the mall? And you supposed to be at practice?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'm about to get these new J's for myself." I didn't want to say I'm about to cop these shoes for my girl. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, that's what it was. I felt like if I would have said, "Man, I'm buying some shoes for some girls," he probably would have told coach or whatever. But I said I was getting them for myself, because we had practice and everybody be lined up for the Jordans. But no, I was buying, my girl some shoes. So I get her shoes or whatever, and so I go to the girl house. Her mom opened the door. Her mom was nice or whatever. Her mom let me in, and I was like, "Is your daughter here?" And she was like, "No, she ain't here, but I just coming by to drop these shoes off for her, or whatever." I was like, do you know anything about if she got me some shoes or anything like that?" And she was like, she was like, "I don't know if she did or not or whatever." So I left or whatever. Come to find out, yo, nah, she didn't come through on, the deal was if I buy you some shoes, that you get me some shoes, but she ain't never gave me no shoes. So that's the fucked up part about it. And I learned from that situation, like, you can't buy love, you know what I'm saying? But I went home and I felt like all down and stuff. I'm like, "Mom, I was depressed. I was not 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 depression or depressed about it, but I was like, I talked to my mom about it because I still was in high school. You know, I was like, I was debating to go get her shoes, give her the shoes still, or get my motherfucking money back. But you know, my mom was like, nah, just don't be an Indian giver when you do stuff like that. You doing it from your heart. So, you know, I just I just went on through with it, and you know, left it as that. Um, when it come to relationships, when it come to dealing with a woman that has kids and what a baby daddy, baby mama saga, whatever, you gotta let them. If like coming into a kid's life or a children's life, I learned that you gotta let you can't be the middle person trying to being too involved in what they got going on, because for one, if they're not your kids, then it's not really your place, it's the parents' place. I went through courts and everything dealing with that kind of stuff too. I mean, kind of things too. I mean, you live and learn through those kind of situations, so you also growth from them too. um Nick for Knack, pulling it. People don't really understand that, like, when the parents beefing, that y'all ain't, solving y'all issue that y'all have, whether y'all together or not. You shouldn't play tug of war with a child, because a child don't deserve that. You know, I can relate to, you know, those kind of situations as well, because my parents was married. My parents got married when they were young, and they had split up or whatever. So we had to meet our dad in, different places. Like when he lived in Florida, we had to meet him halfway. When he lived in Maryland, we had to meet him halfway. But at the same time, they didn't argue or say, no, you can't see your dad and stuff like that, or vice versa. You can't see your mom, playing tug of war with the child when the child is innocent. So you shouldn't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? You should grow up and have some kind of mutual understanding and agreement. So I'm glad I didn't have to, go through that as a child when it came to, my parents not being together, whatever. Let me see. Real Talk 1-on-1, that's what it's called. Real Talk 1-on-1 with y'all. Um, and this topic right now is just relationships. Um, I don't understand how you can be in a relationship, but you can't communicate at all. How can you be in a relationship, have kids, but can't communicate with the parent, with the other significant other? I mean, you should be able to do that. So what, y'all was getting it on and nobody won't saying nothing. Y'all was just quiet or stuff. Or something. Y'all won't saying no words like, "Oh baby, I love you," or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You might say during it. Like, y'all were just quiet. Like, for real. Like, how do you do that? Um, Relationships, like vice versa. Like, I'll never forget. I dated this one chick. Pick up, take her to school, whatever, and you ever been in a relationship where somebody try to change you? Like, how the fuck you gonna try to change somebody? Like, you can't create somebody. You ain't made them, so how you gonna try to change them? They gotta change and grow for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Well, I had this chick though. She was like, she was telling me, I'm young. When you young, you immature. You want to do what you want to do. You want to party. You want to hang with your friends. You want to go out all the time. You want to smoke. You want to drink, whatever. La 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 la. Or be in the streets too much. But, you know, she was like, that's all you want to do is smoke weed, drink, club. I, of course, work, because, I work too. But, yeah, and you don't want to spend no time with me and whatever, you know what I'm saying? But at that age, I ain't care. I'm like, whatever, man, what the fuck, whatever, yo, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Not fuck you, but I don't give a fuck what you talking about. It's my life, I'm gonna live it, you know what I'm saying? At that age, you being immature. I was being really immature because I ain't give a fuck. Like, I'm gonna do me, I don't give a fuck. You try to change me, let me live my life how I wanna live it. I mean, and you know, my attitude when I was younger was like crazy. Like, I didn't care. Like, I had some, you know, I dated some fine, beautiful, young, intelligent women. You know, I look back on it, I was immature as a bit, but you know, like, you live and you learn, and that's all you can say about that. I had this one, and some chicks, you know, when I didn't try to bring a lot of females to meet my mom because you're not supposed to do that. But I had this one chick. She came over. I used to play Madden or whatever, and she pull up. I let my mom meet her. Whatever. I let my mom see her. I was like, Mom, what you think? Like, after she left with him, she was like, Son, she is way past your level. So I still had it. I needed some, you know, more time to grow up or whatever, because she was in a goddamn nice ass whip. She was going to college, no kids, fine as hell. She was like, she way out of your league. She ain't worried about you. And my mom was never, you know, she was never wrong when it came to me and, you know, females that I wanted to date or, you know, see if she ever met any of the females that I dated, you know what I'm saying? She always told me, she always kept it 100. Like, if the chick was out of my league, she told me straight up. She was like, I can see me in her, like how I used to be, stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I always had the heads up, and my mom always kept it 100, just like my dad always kept it 100 with me as I was growing up. So, you know, made it a lot easier. But, you know, relationships, man, when you get the right one, it's, you know, so beautiful, you know, see people that been together for a long time. You be like, how long you been dating? Oh, we about to have our 50-year anniversary and stuff like that, you know. But in this nowadays, in this generation, you rarely see, you know, people make it to 10 years or 15 years, you know, because as people think, the grass ain't always green on the other side. You get to the other side and you think, oh, I want to try something new, or something might look better, but it might not be better for you. You know, you got to understand that just because it looks better, it might not be better. You know, you have to understand that what's meant to be will be, and what's not meant to be will eventually fade away, you know. So, real talk 1-on-1, I'm done. I'll holler at y'all on my next one. Give me some topics to talk about or something else you want to hear me talk about. I'm going to keep it 100 with you because it's real talk 1-on-1. One.